The history of television in the Kingdom of Bahrain dates to the 70s of the last century, when the first television broadcasts began in 1973, with the launch of the first television broadcast in Bahrain and the first color television in the Arabian Gulf, and its broadcast began on September 9th, 1973.
Ismail Madani, and taking a look at one of Bahrain's most well-known landmarks.
And to know more about it, here is Anne. Hello, Anne.
Hello.
Can you give us an idea about what's going on?
In Bahrain, there is, of course, a big population of expatriate families.
Some amazing singers, some amazing groups. This could be the talent of the future.
Good evening and welcome to Channel 55's Highlights program, a program that discusses issues which affects us and you.
Since then and throughout the years, the government of Bahrain has been providing state-of-the-art infrastructure, a supportive environment and services to improve and constantly develop the producing and broadcasting process at Bahrain Television, leading to its current remarkable success. In this program, we mark the contributions of the faces of Bahrain International Television, previously called Channel 55, who were an integral part of the channel's development since its launch.
Take 2 will be out and about Bahrain, taking us to lots of interesting places and meeting lots of people.
We're looking forward to learning something about Bahrain's heritage and present-day culture.
Hello and welcome. Bahraini people were creative people since the past, and their creativity could be traced throughout history. They were very independent and earned their living by doing various occupations and crafts that people benefited from.
And taking a look at one of Bahrain.
Skateboarding for adults.
Good evening and welcome to Channel 55's Highlights.
The 14th of February.
Hello and welcome to another episode of
We'll see you all next week. Until then,
we get a couple of minutes to talk to her before the concert.
Welcome to FMTV Hits. We are broadcasting on Channel 55 and we are from Radio Bahrain, 96.5 FM. Listen, what we're doing, we've got lots and lots of videos for you. We've got lots of new videos and a couple of old ones being thrown in now and then, you see. So this is Crazy Kevin. What we're going to do, we're going to start off with a little lady, 19 years of age. She has stormed in the musical charts. She's done this, done that, won lots and lots of awards. Now, the best thing about this lady, I like her hair, because this is pink. Hello, it's Kevin here again, and today we're at a school in Bahrain, going to look at the Rock and Pop Festival. We've got some amazing new talent to look at, some amazing singers, some amazing groups. This could be the talent of the future. So get yourselves ready. We're going to have a look at some of the artists today. Hey, it's going to be a good one. Hey, Islands Magazine. We got loads of performers to talk to here. Now we've got Robin. Good evening, Robin.
Hi.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah, so far.
So what song did you sing?
Another Day in Paradise by Phil Collins.
Well, I've got to tell everybody, I'm now living in Australia, but I miss Bahrain so much. So the friendly people, I got to know. I was so lucky because I was doing the breakfast show on the radio, and I'd never done the radio before in my life, and I just loved doing it. And then somebody from the TV came and said, "Kevin, would you like to do a couple of reports on Bahrain TV?" I said, "What? This ugly face on television? What a minute! What, me?" So I said, "Oh, I'd love to have a go at it." And I did some tentative little interviews and things, and then they said, "Kevin, we'd love you to have your own show." And I ended up doing a couple of shows, one called Music Mania and one called FMTV Hits, where I introduced different music video clips and everything. But I just loved the guys working at BTV were so good, so funny, and I've got to say, so helpful to me. They were great. I say it was amazing doing the shows. And when I was out, actually, sometimes I went out doing interviews with different people, but I always remember the guys when I'm in the studio, and it was live. And it was so funny live. You've got a little earpiece, which nobody can see. And then you've got the guys, the cameraman, and they're going, Kevin, camera 1. So you're going, hi there, how you doing there? Kevin, camera 2. Oh, hi there, how you doing? Kevin, and they were laughing and joking, and I just loved working with them. And the people, because we were live and we were going around the Arabic region, we used to get telephone calls coming in live. And somebody said, Kevin, we've got a telephone call from Ethiopia. I said, sorry, where? Ethiopia? And a lady came on the telephone live. This was no like chopping or anything. It was live. And she said, Kevin, there's 10 of us sat around the TV watching you now in Ethiopia. And I was like, my goodness me. And then all the different, it was not hard in the end to me, but my wife didn't like it when we were walking through the shops and the supermarkets and places. And they'd go, Crazy Kevin, can you sign autographs? Crazy Kevin, can you do this? And I'd be like, I'm so humbled because I love to have time with people and everything. And now my time in Bahrain was the #1 time. It was fantastic.
Music Mania. Oh, hi again. It's the Music Mania. I'm Crazy Kevin. Thank you very much for tuning in to Bahrain's very own music show. That's Music Mania down on Channel 55. And we are in the Bahrain International Circuit, the BIC, which is the home of motorsport in the Middle East. Hey, welcome back. Wasn't that amazing? Riding on his surf there. Simon Webb with Riding the Storm. Do you know what? Are you enjoying the show? What I'd like, would you like to co-host a show with me one day? Would you like to come on the show onto Music Mania? All you've got to do is email us.
Well, what happened, I met my wife in Bahrain and she was Australian. And we had my lovely daughter, Hannah. And of course, Hannah is a beautiful generic name because my last name is Howarth. So we called her Hannah Ruby Howarth, which is HRH, Her Royal Highness. So we called her that. And why we actually moved in the end was because my wife's mother was a little bit sick. And so we moved across here. A funny story, they came across in the November and I came across in the January. And I got a phone call, we're talking every day, they're saying, oh, Kevin, it's great, it's raining. We went, oh, it's raining. Is it? Oh, it's raining. Yeah. Next day, oh, it's raining. Oh, great. It's raining. Then for the whole 2 months, it was raining. Whereas, of course, in Bahrain, we don't have a lot of rain. I came across in January because I had a couple of big shows in New Year's Eve and everything. I came across and it was raining. 3 days, and then we had a going away party for me. And people said, Kevin, where are you going to? I said, well, Queensland. Whereabouts in Queensland? I said, Brisbane. Whereabouts? I said, well, it's called Toowoomba. And everyone said, Toowoomba? Where the heck is Toowoomba? And so, of course, 3 days after I arrived in Toowoomba, they had floods. They had these floods all around. And sadly, 4 people died in the floods. And what happened? It was worldwide news. So everybody in Bahrain is ringing me up saying, Kevin, are you okay? Kevin, are you okay? Like they all knew where Toowoomba was on the map. So anyway, after that, it was very, very sad and everything, terrible news. But I got to like Australia and it was hard for me at the start because like you said, everybody knows Crazy Kevin. And then suddenly you come to Australia and it's, I like to talk like this out here, mate. Who's Crazy Kevin, mate? Never heard of you, mate. So I'm like, so I've had to start from scratch. So I started doing a little bit of DJing with doing some weddings and things like that, because that's where my background is with the DJing, live DJing. And then I got a little show on the radio here. And then can I tell you what my third profession is here? Just a second, 1 second. Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! I am what they call the town crier, which is I bring on and introduce the mayor and the dignitaries, and it's a really old-fashioned English thing back from like the centuries and centuries ago, and I stop tell everybody to stop, and then just do it. And And at the moment, Jua, I am the loudest person in Australia. I have got 103 decibels, my voice. So I tamed it down a little bit there when I did the OEA. But I have an old costume. I wear a little kilt and a jacket and everything, and I go around the streets ringing the bell. So that's another thing that I do over here, which is great, which I do, and I just love, because of course I just love meeting people. I keep in contact with different people who are still living over in Bahrain. I've got lots of people, lots of Arabic friends who send me, oh, this is happening and what's happening with you, what's happening. So of course, like on Facebook, but it's good for keeping people involved. So if anybody's listening now, everybody's watching now, just look Crazy Kevin on Facebook with a K, Crazy with a K, and then I'd love to talk to anybody if anybody wants any old friends. I've had different people like you say, Joe. I've had school children who are now like in the 20s saying, Kevin, we love listening to you on the radio in the morning because you were so lively on the morning radio show and everything. And I used to do like the same again, live interviews with people on the radio, which was great. You'd get people ringing up, little children ringing up and telling me jokes on the radio and everything. And I just love the life of Bahrain. Thank you so much for having the chat today. Everybody on Bahrain TV, Bahrain Radio, I'm going to say, I miss you so much. I really miss you so much. And happy anniversary. 50. Wow. And so, whatever the gig, whatever the place, you contact Crazy Kevin. And once again, shukran habibi. Thank you so much.
And 50 years on, Bahrain television continues to its advancement in technology and content. Bahrain International Television's determination to triumph over challenges is the key to its success, and we shall further build on our success by continuing to present the true image of the Kingdom of Bahrain.